also. We can do it. History shows that lots of countries go through lots of difficulties before they eventually make it. Well, we don't have to go through more than what we've already seen. It is enough.
Hello, my great and wonderful people. We welcome you once again to our today's episode of this program. And today we get this very message for our team. We're going to be saying one quickly the review to Una concerning the things when we say if they happen right now for inside this country, Nigeria. This one of the message when we will receive from our presidential candidate for Labour Party when we say in name now Peter Obi, the grandmaster of obedient movements. And the title of this one when we say descend across to say some people don't fail to realize that Nigerians reject them. This one of the message when we say if they come from Peter Obi concerning those people when we say they push themselves forward, they do everything by thing to make sure say yes that they're relevant before Nigerians. I think one of the example of the people when we say yes in the talk about, although enough you mention one of them are Tinubu and also Atiku, we just make them very open. Yes, the time don't reach when we say we're supposed to speak the truth the way when we say it be, irrespective of anybody when we say it will offend. If you offend you, we be very sorry, but the truth must be stated. All right, maybe we'll do one or two readings from inside this very one before we bring you the video of the running mate of this St. Peter Obi when we say in name na Dati Baba Ahmed when it be say in itself they speak out as well. All right, stay with us. And as we put our hand before inside this matter, the come make us understand say the man of the moment and also presidential candidate of Labour Party when we say in name na Peter Obi. Thursday, 2023 presidential election say it will be one of the kind when it be say everybody will consider this very country and the place where it be say it they come from and the yearning of the people for better future, which is the desire of Nigerians to make sure say they see the light of the future. And still on top of the matter, the contour say even when it be say as we dey talk now, Peter Obi it don't grow for popularity, even it don't become name when it be say it dey for the mouth of every single Nigeria, for every family, including massive social media movement. Just as we already know the name Obedient, it still remain, however, section of the public when it be say they still dey doubt about the chances of the support when it be say Obi currently they enjoy. If they say may they translate this very support to votes when it be say it matter most. And as we put our hand deep again, the contour say the popular argument when it be say it dey for the mouth of everybody say Labour Party say it not get formidable political structure such as grassroots supporters like the other two popular parties for inside this very country when there be APC, which is All Progressive Congress, and the People's Democratic Party when it be say they call PDP. As they speak for the recent interview when it be say the grant to Arise TV on Friday, presidential candidate for the People's Democratic Party PDP when it be say in name na Atiku Abubakar thought say the Labour Party say it not get any threats when it be say it will give them for their own presidential ambition due to their lack of structure. And as we put our hand deep, the contour say this man also go ahead to talk say he not even expect say may Labour Party take much votes from PDP, just as people they suggest. If it be say it will happen like that, we foresee am for the last election when it be say it happen for Osun State. Wetin be the performer of Labour Party for that governorship election when it be say it take place for Osun? This one of the question when it be say Atiku Abubakar when it be the presidential candidate for People's Democratic Party PDP they ask. And again, still on the same matter, he can still go ahead to talk say this one a party when it be say it not get governor and it not even get any members of the National Assembly. It not even get members of the House of Representatives and politics for inside this country, Nigeria, it depends on the structure when it be say you get for various level, for local level, for state level, and also for national level. And it dey very difficult to expect miracle to happen just because of say Peter Obi dey for Labour Party. However, despite the claims of this Labour Party's lack of structure, Peter Obi still remain a very relevant and also resolute person. This one are the one when it be say you no fit play with. But he lost the chances to realize say they don't lost the support of the very same people when it be say they claim to be their own structure. All right, my great and wonderful people, this one of the message we will receive right now from our amiable presidential candidate of Labour Party when it be say in name na Peter Obi. When it be say he descend across to respond to this very word of Atiku Abubakar when it be say it take come outside say because of say Labour Party not get any member as governor as we dey talk now, they not get any of their member as senators, they not also get any of their members for the House of Representatives, for the national level, for local level, and also for state level. Because of that one, they no go fit win the presidential seat of this country come 2023. And before we will add to the response when we say we receive from our Peter Obi, may we first of all hear from the running mates of Peter Obi, when name na Dati Baba Ahmed. Watch this video. We will come back for the conclusion.
Also, we can do it. History shows that lots of countries go through lots of difficulties before they eventually make it. Well, we don't have to go through more than what we've already seen. It is enough. We need the kind of votes that is very convincing. No runoff. We don't have really the money for runoff, for court cases. It's a big distraction. We don't need that. We want to hit the ground running from day one. Remember, we need all the killings to stop. All Nigerians to travel in our own country, any part of Nigeria, any time of the day or night. The moment, and then go back to the farmlands. You're already adding 50% or thereabout to the GDP. Go and stay in the hotels, you're adding more. Socialize, you're adding more. Do your commerce and trade, you're adding more. On the part of government, we reduce waste in procurement, collect all our revenue, deploy it correctly. A new Nigeria is started, and more businesses. What Peter Obi and I do.
Yeah, that's true.
Yes.
Thank you very much.
All right, my great and wonderful people, I believe say una don hear wetin this man talk. In the address obedient family specifically, and also they talk to every well-meaning Nigerians. This will not be the time to drag with anybody. This will not be the time to shadow boss anything. Yes, if you dey in, make sure say you dey in with your own full body, soul, and spirit. Show your own full identity for the support of this movement of obedient family. Yes, if you dey, let everybody know say you dey. If you not dey, let people know say you not dey. We not get time to say we want come wait for courts to come decide the case who win or who not win. May we show ourselves to make sure say at least the margin of winning, it will become something when we say they know if we manipulate. Now waiting we want now it be that very one. Yes. We don't want make it resemble like something when it be say, it be one near. No. If we feel due to that very extent, I believe say yes. Every of their bragging mouths would they shut up. Yes. Now waiting with desire now it be that. And really, it will happen. It will happen. Now the reason why it be say everybody they do their own best to carry this campaign to the nearest place when it be say it they close to them. If you dey for village, they do your campaign for village. If you dey for town, they do your campaign for town. If you dey online, they do your campaign for online. If you dey for market, they do your campaign for market. If you dey for office, they do your campaign for office. If na club you dey, they do your campaign for club. Anywhere when it be see you dey, make sure say you carry this obedient campaign. Follow yourself. Yes, everybody now in one play this part. This one not be the work of Peter Obi alone. No, Peter Obi no one become president of his own self. He want become president because of you and because of me. And remember what he talk, and he make it clear to everybody say, if he lose, he not get anything to lose as well. Yes, not be do or die affair. Now, because of your pain and because of my pain and because of the pain of our children, now in making they take all this risk. Not because of saying they lack anything. And also know that any chance when they say he make Peter Obi sit down for there, it means say youth don't automatically take over power for this country. And not now waiting with all of us want now it be that. Make youth take over totally the aim of affair of Nigeria. Now, only where we will see lights, now it be that. May we say bye-bye to these old cargoes. May we say bye-bye to these old men. They don't try. Our grandfather go back home. Now, the time to make that decision, now it be this very one. All right, my great and wonderful people. Well, first of all, apologize for the word when we say we use. If we offend anybody, when we say we use the word old cargo. I beg we did very sorry. We did respectful for elders. Just that our elders no one respect themselves, give us our own space. Now the reason that it be that very one. All right, we did sorry if we use any word when we say it is offensive. We did sorry, but we must call a spade a spade. All right, we'll leave una make una share una own opinion with us on the comment section. And before then, we want you this medium to really appreciate each and every one of you for your time, your effort. The way we want to be sitting the help or they share these broadcasts and your comments, your likes, all of them we appreciate them. It really did massive. I bet make you not forget to help us share this very one as well so that if it's to reach our brothers and sisters all over the world because we believe on what they say, information, now power. And as to do so, God Almighty will bless you. We would like to draw the conclusion of this program here. We will see you again when we see you. Remember, we love you all. Bye-bye.